everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing some coloring with some Copic markers. I have a little series going right now, how to color donuts and sweet treats. In the first video I colored up this chocolate donut and I shared how to color up the chocolate frosting to make it look like it really pops off the page. I also colored up this one with the caramel drizzle. And here's the larger donut. I have these digital stamps available in my shop. The larger donut here is $1.50 and the small donut is a free download. You can download it and follow along with me. I also have the tutorial on how to color the strawberry glazed chocolate donut. And today's video, we're going to color up a brownie. So you can download this digi for free and follow along with today's video. And then my next episode will be on how to color up this coffee latte. You have to have coffee with your sweets, right? So we'll do that in the next episode. So for today's episode, we're going to use some brown colors. So for my colors, I'm going to use V99 and E77 as my darkest shadow colors. Then I will use E47 as my midtone and E59 and E57 as my highlights. Now if you don't have the same colors as me, you can choose 3 to 4 different shades of brown. Just make sure you have a dark shadow color, a midtone, and a highlight color. So I like to start with my darkest and work my way to my lightest. So I'm going to use B99 to add my shadows. And if you notice on pictures of brownies, sometimes the middle looks more dark than the rest, kind of like that fudgy look. So that's why you see the concentrated area here of this dark color, which I'm going to lay out. So let's start mapping out the shadows. Take your darkest marker and add this dark color underneath the crust here and inside any of these cracks that I've created. This will help separate the top from the bottom. And then we can come down and emphasize these little cracks. Or you can add little dips like this into your brownie. Emphasize these little dips here. And then these little cracks that I've created, you could fill those in with your darkest color. And then for the top, we can emphasize these cracks on the top of the crust here, darkening them up and accentuating the line there. And then we can also come back and add some dark shadows to the top here. Okay, get your E77 out, and we're going to go over that line. And we're just going to soften out the line, mix the two colors together. and bring the color out just a little bit here. And then underneath that crust, bring this color down. Blending the two colors together. Okay, we're going to want to start bringing this color in more. Then we're going to create some dots in the middle so we can make this look more cakey. Okay, so let's get that V99 back out and put those dots in the center there. Just some messy dots, different sizes. So we want the middle to look very fudgy. And when you're doing the side, try to angle it upward so it looks not like a stripe across, but so it goes up, so it goes up the side here on an angle. Okay. Now we can go back with the E77 over that color. I'm just really just tapping my marker down onto the paper there. Now we can work with our midtone here, which is the E47, and start closing up all this white space here. Go over our little cracks and underneath. Start brushing towards the center on both sides. You can go through the middle here. Bring these up. Make sure you're blending all the colors together. Let's brush up some of this towards the center here. Now the E59 and the E57. So we can take the E59. Okay, this one's a little bit richer, so I'm going to go back. And this one has a red tone to it. So I'm going to go back and cover up this and bring this color on through the center here. I'm going to bring it through the middle here. And then the E57. And I'm just going to mix the colors together. Until they're fully blended. Okay, now we're going to want to go back and add some dots to the center of this brownie. And I'm going to use a darker color, so we can use E77. So we'll put some more dots in the middle and then bring them out so it looks like the rest of the brownie has some texture. And don't do them evenly, otherwise we're going to look like we have polka dots on our brownie. So try to do some small and some large dots. And then you can take a different color, like the E59, and add some dots with that color. Okay, now I lost a little bit of the definition, so I want to use a dark color, I think E59, and just go back and fill in these little areas by the top of the crust here. And on the sides, those little cracks. I think I want to actually go in with B99. That is a lot darker. And then the little cracks, just fill those in again. And then underneath. Okay, so for the top here, we can add some powdered sugar. But first I want to go in with E57 and kind of bring this area, smooth it out actually. Okay. Now we can go on the top and add some powdered sugar, either with your gel pen and do little fine dots, or you can take your acrylic paint or gouache. I have some on here, and just take a really stiff brush, an old brush maybe, and just pounce on the paint. You're going to want to do this with dry paint. It's going to work better if your paint is pretty much dry, so don't really wet your paintbrush too much. Pounce it on. take a scratch piece of paper. Make sure you're liking what you see, okay? Maybe bounce off once and then go onto your image. Okay. So there is our little brownie there. So here you can see the difference between the two images. The first one I did has a lot more dots. You can add more dots or less, whatever your liking is. You can add more powdered sugar or less, or you can add little dots with your Jelly Roll pen. Just get creative and find out what works for you and what's pleasing to your eye. It's all about having fun and being creative. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed following along. Don't forget to grab your free digi if you're just watching this. You can print it out and then replay the video and follow along with me. At the end of the series, I will create a card with all the images that we've done. It'll be a long slimline card and it's going to look very, very yummy. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. And I will catch you guys real soon. Thanks for supporting my channel. If you enjoyed the video, please press that subscribe button, hit that like button, and ring that bell for notifications. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.